while it's easy to see that I am gifted in certain areas, very niche areas that aren't going to really get me anywhere, certainly not in socializing and everything. I do not think of myself as exceptionally intelligent or knowledgeable, especially with retaining information, just one facet of the entire structure. But I know what I need to know about the things that I'm interested in, the things that are big to me. Like, I'm sorry, but let's just hear some examples. Like, oh, avocado trees tearing down forests. I know more about this than you do. Oh, vitamin B12 is unnatural and you have to supplement it. That means it's veganism it shouldn't happen. I know more about this than you do. Animals killed for crops too. I know more about this than you do. Just stop. This is important to me. I don't think your desire to trigger vegans is as important to you as fucking my love of animals and my legitimate fear of this fucking mass extinction and shit and climate change and everything. That's more important to me than being a douchebag to people and feeling superior to people that are different from you, you know? I promise I know more about this than you do. What there is to know. I may not know statistics off the top of my head, but I know pretty specific stuff, and I know why this is so sensible and why it's just the path of least destruction in so many ways. So many ways. There's some ridiculous shit too. The whole new stuff with people, like, that's actually old, by the way. People talking about, plants. Like, we learned that in biology too. Some people need a biology lesson talking about screaming tomatoes and fuck the plants that are screaming. Oh my god, this is good. Now I can tell this to vegans. I saw like fucking 50 people the other day talking about that. No, they don't have central nervous systems. They're not vertebrates. They don't, not that every vertebrae isn't the mark of sentience, but like, yes, it is cool. It's very cool. Some of these chemical fucking reactions and everything, some of this automatic things where like fungi and plants like can really sort of communicate and let things know of danger and stuff. If you want to get into spirits and stuff, that's a totally different thing. We can't even there's no proving or disproving any of that shit. But obviously, like, if you had to kick your dog or pluck a flower, you're going to pick a fucking flower. Fucking flower. I love when I fucking slip up like that. Anyway, just come on. I know more about this than you do. Unless if you're, about this sort of thing. And maybe there are some that, are totally just... If you know enough about it, you're not going to bash it, basically. It's really stupid. It just, like... People love to, it just shows that if you bash plant-based living, it just shows you either haven't learned enough, or you're just careless, or you just love to feel like you have this, like, fucking complex where it's like you feel like every vegan is like, oh, I saw somebody talking about that. I was like, vegan for the animals, and, we're doing this because of fucking less cruelty and less selfishness. This guy was like, yeah, I would actually support it if that was the reason, but vegans are just being vegan to feel superior to others and shove it in people's faces. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, that's how you feel. That is so fucking ridiculous. That's like the whole like thing, like saying like, oh, people are transitioning and getting rid of their genitals in order to win at sports or in order to get famous and make more money. Like, you're a fucking douchebag. God, dude. Be smart. Learn. Grow. I love you all. I hope you have pleasant times.